Hi everyone. Um, Welcome back. It's been 2 years and a few days since I got out of hospital. This is now the fifth attempt at trying to do this video. For some reason, I just keep getting stuck on a subject. It just go round in circles. So please bear with me. I may just cut things short or repeat myself a lot. Who knows? So what's happened? Well, when I got out of hospital, there I was thinking all the physio help and everything else that I was strong enough to contend with normal day to day life, but no, nowhere near. My strength was completely depleted, muscles and everything else. As you know, I'd lost well over half my body weight whilst in hospital, which is not climbing back up. I'm now at a healthy weight, which is good, and size and everything. So I'm pleased about that. So yeah, didn't expect take so long just to build up strength. I'm still not there now, but I'm still going and still getting as strong as I can, eating as much as I can. So what's happened in the last 2 years? When I left hospital, I had 3 drain sites that were still draining and leaking constantly. This took about a year to stop the leaking. However, the internal damage inside myself was still leaking, which was causing the outside leaks and build up of collections. And after first year, the 3 drain sites, which was in my chest area where they opened me up, and in my back, and also my groin area, they all started to heal up at last, but they were healing faster than the internal damage. So they were healing up and then they were reopening, and the collections that were building up on the inside were then continuing to leak. But they were healing up more often, so my body knew it was on the right path, which is good. It just needed to have the inside seal first to stop the collections, which did eventually happen, but I did have to go to hospital quite a few times to have the drain sites reopened, so that the fluids could flow again. The last time this happened was about July of last year. The last drain ruptured itself because the skin was so thin around the hole, and it leaked its last load and then sealed up. And since then, I've not had any leaks now, which I'm really pleased about, as you can guess. So I'm just reading a list of short notes I've got. The other thing that happened from the pancreatitis and everything, I became diabetic. I became type 3C, which a lot of people have never heard of. Type 3 is diabetes caused by medical things, like pancreas. Type 3C is caused by pancreas, is pancreatic diabetes. And when I left hospital originally, I didn't really know much about it. Since the first diagnosis back in 22, when I was in and out of hospital for a short spell, it was my diabetes running me back each time because I didn't know how to handle it or what to do with it or anything. But after leaving 2 years ago, I had a great team from Adam Brooks that are constantly keeping in touch, which they still do now. And I was put on a course through university, through Addenbrooke's, which is called a Daphne course. I've completely forgotten what the Daphne stands for, but it's training about diabetes and what it does, how it works, and everything else, which is fantastic because once I'd done the course, even though I'm not very good at taking information in anymore, I learned a lot. I understand it so much more than I did, and I'm doing a lot better on it now. When I first came out, I was lucky to get my sugars down from 30, which is a very high level. They should be between 6 and 8, and I was always really high. On Tuesday of last week, I actually attended the diabetes centre to start pump therapy, which means that I'm now using a diabetic pump, which will help control my diabetes a lot more and make things a lot easier for me as well. Which I start using fully on insulin this coming Tuesday. I've been using saline solution for this week to get used to how it control it and stuff. So looking forward to that a lot. Medical side, there is more, but that's basically it. There's been a lot of other things, mental health and all that stuff as well, but yeah, I'm still going. I'm doing well. I had great support from the hospital, from doctors, nurses, and everyone else. Outside of that, back to normal life. My MG car is still off the road. I've not been able to get round to putting it back on the road yet, which I'm hoping to try and do this year. Luckily, my dad's been fantastic at lending me his spare car, which is mainly the dog's car. Yes, our dogs have their own car because they're husky shepherds, so they like to molt like mad and make a mess. But anyway, the car's hopefully going on this year. My motorbike, yes, I've put more effort into getting that on the road. That's also been off the road all the time I was in hospital. The first year I came out, I did send it off to a garage that I've used for years. And yeah, that's for another story. They ended up charging me a fortune for a little work and costed me more than I wanted because they wouldn't do what was asked in the first place. So yeah, that's another story. If you want to hear that story, let's get 100 likes on this video and I'll do a video of that. Then I did get the bike back eventually. And then I had some other issues that were caused, so I took the bike to a more local garage that I've used before, which is also good. And when I picked the bike up from them, still not realising how weak I truly am, I ended up dropping the bike on myself, which wasn't great. It also led to other tests and stuff because they believe they found more problems from nerve damage and that in my feet. But that's all past and good. So with the bike being dropped, I've then realised that I can't hold the weight of the bike and I don't want to get rid of the bike. So I've been working since October on disable adapting it. Yes, this might sound silly to some, but I've been designing and fitting stabilizer wheels that lift and lower presser buttons and stuff. It's a proper kit that's used in the States and that, but it's not fitted for my bike, so I've had to custom make the fittings and stuff, which I think I'm there with. It's just getting it all put together and stuff, and with the weather being so bad, I'm not able to do much, and I don't have the money to pay for mechanics to do it all. And my dad's been helping me out with most of it, so we're waiting for the warmer weather, and we'll see how that goes. And hopefully I'll get a video on here of all of that when it's completed. Sorry, I keep getting a lot of gas. So yeah, get 100 likes and I'll tell you about that other garage and their mess ups. But we'll see how this goes. Just reading my notes. Yeah. So yeah. Sorry. That's pretty much it that I can think of at the minute. Things like my memory has been affected. I do forget a lot of stuff now. Forget what I'm talking about, which is why I have to write notes all the time. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the last 2 years. I would not have been able to cope with it on my own. The help I've had from my family and my friends has been amazing, especially my goddaughters. They even took me on holiday last year, my goddaughters, which was amazing. So yeah. As for the videos I've promised people in the past, the food videos, like mukbang style and that, it has taken me 2 years to be able to eat. I mean, I've been eating all the time, but to eat loads and build up my quantity of eating, it's still probably not even the size of a teenager's eating. Although I can eat a lot, it's in more frequent amounts throughout the day rather than in one go. But I will be having, hopefully, the jelly video that I promised a few people a few years ago up on here soon. I've actually got the jellies in ready to go for that, so we'll see. So yeah, thanks for everyone for taking the time to watch this video. Hopefully it's not been too bad for you. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, even if you didn't, don't really care, to be honest. Like, share, subscribe, get 100 likes and I'll do that other video. So yeah, thank you all for watching and speak again soon. Bye.